Hello, welcome to Crafty Fox DIYs. Today I've got some fall DIYs for you. Let's get started. This first project, I'm making a lantern. I'm going to take some Mod Podge and put it onto a glass jar. Make sure that your jar is clean. You want to use something like Goo Gone to make sure that you get all of the sticky stuff off if there was any left behind from the label. Now I'm using these thin leaves from Dollar Tree. Thicker leaves are harder to get them to stick, but these leaves are really thin and they stick to the Mod Podge very well. You can put as many or as little leaves as you want onto your jar and make them overlap a little bit. Completely optional. This is how I want mine to look. Though I'm going to go with the Mod Podge in between the leaves a little bit and around the top. And I'm going to put gold glitter on it. Like I said, this is completely optional. I just love glitter and I don't mind having it all over the place. Now I'm going to make the handle for my lantern. To do that, I'm going to be using this ribbon and some jute twine. I'm going to measure out the ribbon to the size that I want and cut it off. Then I'm going to fold the ribbon just like so, over and over. With my jute rope. I put my little battery operated tea light in. I know it's hard to see right now. This is another one that I made that's just all glitter. And I think they're going to look great on the table for Thanksgiving. Okay, for this next project, I'm using this pumpkin that says Thankful and Blessed from Dollar Tree. I've taken the little metal flower off of it, and I'm going to be using the back side. I painted this last year, and I had it decorated to use, but I'm going to do a little more with it this time. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is give it a fresh coat of paint. I'm just painting it with this pumpkin by Apple Barrel. This is Burnt Umber, also by Apple Barrel. I'm going to paint this stem with it, and I'm also going to add some pumpkin ribs. I'm going to make a little turkey face on here. I'm going to take a couple little feathers. There's just pieces from full-size feathers. And I'm going to glue them right above the eyes, like so. Turkey. And it's going to say, gobble till you wobble. Now for this next DIY, I'm going to be making a scarecrow that I'm going to put into a flower pot. And I'm using this kid-sized shirt here for my scarecrow. And these are also going to be parts of it. You can use whatever size works for you. For the crossbar, I measured between the two shoulders to get the size that I needed for my board for the shirt to go on. And I'm using just a square board, whatever size you need for yours, and another piece to make the hat and the space. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on painting the face. Now this is kind of slick, so I'm going to sand it, rough it up a little bit, and then start painting it. Okay, now I've got both of these pieces painted and they're dry, and I'm determining where exactly how far I want my hat to come. And I think I want it up there. I'm just going to glue it on. Just like so. Okay, now for the hat, I'm going to use burnt umber, bright yellow, and nutmeg, and a baby white. And I'm just going to dab the colors on and alternate them. Okay, now the face and the hat are done, it's time to start assembling the scarecrow. First, I'm going to take some straw. Now, I got a little bit of paint. You might be able to see it here and here when I was doing the hat. And that's okay because I can just cover it up with some straw. You can use whatever you want to make your hair for your scarecrow and also for the body filling. I'm not going to fill the whole body, but in parts. like for the hands and stuff. I have this part that I cut off a ribbon, and I'm going to use that to put on my scarecrow also. Now I'm going to put some straw around the cuff of the shirt. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on the inside collar that's going to be in the front. Now I'm going to assemble the scarecrow's body. I'm going to put the head on and leave a small gap, and then put the board for the arms. Now to help make sure that they stay attached, I'm going to be using this rope, and I'm going to staple just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the arms. Now I'm going to dress the scarecrow. Now I'm going to make my scarecrow hold a little pumpkin. I have a video on my channel about how to make stuffed pumpkins, and I will leave a link to that video in the comments. And to get his arm to stay up here where I wanted it to hold the pumpkin, I just put a little staple in there. Okay, so here's my little guy all complete. Let me know what you think. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.